Hello, my name is Dominic Zerilli. I'm the current president of GT Baseball, that is Gloucester Township Baseball in southern New Jersey. I'm going to make a short video trying to go through the online registration portion of our program, which is new for the 2016 season. So we are at our website, which is www.gtball.com. I'm going to make up a dummy account real quick. This should be your homepage you would see. Registration is not only for payment. You can actually register your child and choose to mail in a payment later, or pay in cash, whatever you'd like to do. So you don't have to feel obligated of you need to have the money in hand in order to go through this process. We are starting our registrations now, so we just want to kind of get the ball moving. We want to make everybody who is not maybe 100% technical savvy, try to show them that it's fairly easy. This is a real live demonstration, so hopefully I'll get it done right. I'm going to click on the register button. And like I said, this is going to be a dummy account, so it's going to take me to create new account. It's pretty simple, so it's just going to ask you for the basic information, like name, and I'm going to put GT Superstar, and I'm going to put in my email address. Going to create a username. Going to create a password. Going to confirm the password, make sure it's exactly the same or it won't take. Then I'm going to create my account. Oh, sorry. See? What I did was I forgot to put in I didn't put in a valid email address. So it's it's going to make sure that you do everything you need to do. Make sure your passwords match up. Again, I am not the most computer savvy guy in the world, but just like anything else, if you make a mistake, it's going to kind of tell you where you made the mistake and go back. So you select gender, and again, we are for male and female, so we are good, and we service the ages of 4 to 15 years of age. And I'm just going to make an address here. Again, very basic, just like any other website you've ever used. Blackwood. We'll go, obviously we're in New Jersey. Put in your phone number. It's important to have a cell phone number because we actually will give you the option of getting a text message. And again, some people like to have communication sent in different ways. So if you don't want a text message, you can leave that at no. But we prefer that you will opt into that. So this will have you, you'll have access to email and text messaging. And as the season goes along, we'll actually be able to give you any kind of updates, rain out, stuff like that, schedules, scores, stuff that you can get right from your phone, which is pretty cool as well. We have a full-blown app that'll work with that. So again, you're all right. So you've put in a parent. If you want to put in a secondary parent or guardian, a lot of times both parents want to be involved. Maybe one wants to be involved with doing snack stand or be a team parent. There could be some families that have separate households. Here's a time where you can put in as well. Continue the next one. We are sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods, so they do financially support us with some donations and for the website. Now here's where, again, you're talking about yourself. You're a parent or guardian, and if you want to participate, so if you want to be a coach, you put in here, put a team coach. If you want to be a parent or guardian, you're going to register your child. You would put that on the first box, and then if you're just registering yourself, so say you have your kid is maybe 13, 14, 15 years old, very savvy, and they want to put their own in there, but we still would need your parent information. So the registering myself in an activity is probably the least the least used one. The parent or guardian registering a participant will be the most used, and then coaching, again, we always love to have coaches. You can put yourself in there as well. So if we're just going to register our child, which again will probably be about 90% of participants, although we love to have volunteers. So here it's going to take us to step 3, program information. Here you can put a photo in, so you want to put a photo of your child in there, or if even if your child has a favorite sports team wants to put in there, you could do that. Gender male or female. Again, like I said, for the children, we take on all. So we're gonna go GT Superstar here too. Date of birth. Now, when you put the date of birth in here, it's going to slot you in the program you're eligible for. So so you'll see that later on in the registration. And then here's where you're going to put in your email address. Again, it's if everything's the same and you're going to be taking care of all the emails. When your children gets to be a teenager, child gets to be a teenager, they might want to put their info in here. But at this point, you really just have to have your child's name, birth date information, email address. Not important because we have your primary and possibly a secondary parent in there. Here again, if they're split households and you want everything being sent, say it's a father signing up, but the mother's going to be getting all the information, or living with the mother primarily, you would fill that in there. And then again, you can add another participant, so you can have as many kids as you like in our league, obviously. A little bit more advertisement for Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay, so now here it's going to tell us what we're available to register for. Okay, so it's 6 and 7 year olds are going to be a rookie division, and the activity type is baseball, and it'll be $130 to register. I will tell you about the registration is you are going to get $5 increments. So every dollar you spend with GT Baseball, you get back in increments of $5 in raffle tickets. So you can sell each and every one of those single raffle tickets, and you could be completely free for registration. So that's kind of cool. And then here you'll see we actually put that on here when you click on this exclamation point. Registration fees are exchanged for raffle tickets in $5 increments. So it really does help in the day and age that we have now. And how we get to money can be tough, and we give you an opportunity to really play baseball for free, which is kind of awesome. Again, we're hit continue. All right, and then here it's going to ask for emergency contact information. So GT Superstar, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you have all that. Again, it's important. A lot of times, if you're a parent and you can't stay for the game, or we just need to, something happens and maybe you stepped away, we want to be able to have someone to contact. So it really is important. It takes an extra second or so. Here's a medical release, and it's just going to. It is mandatory that you waive this, and this is just taking us away from responsibility if anything does happen. Obviously, we do the best we can to keep our kids safe and to watch over our children, and we don't leave them unattended, and we do we're a very tight-knit community, but things do happen. We want to make sure that as with any league that you just sign off on this waiver. It will not let you continue without doing that. Hit continue. Okay, now here's where you want to sign yourself, right? You want to be an assistant coach, you want to be a head coach, you want to be a team parent. You can put that on here. And again, a lot of times people don't feel comfortable taking on a team themselves as a head coach. We would recommend maybe going as assistant coach or even a team parent, and we can always shift you later if the team parent duties don't quite do enough for you. You want to participate even more. You can always opportunities to be an assistant coach, and then the following year a head coach if you choose to do so. I do not wish to volunteer at this time. You could check that box as well, and then we'll continue. Now we're going to do is we're actually not going to do a credit card registration here because I'm not looking to to sign up this child and pay for them, obviously, because I don't know this kid, GT Superstar. But if I did, I would definitely put him on my team. So here's going to tell you the registration breakdown, subtotal. If you have multiple kids in there, it would add everything up there for you. And then you're just going to, again, hit continue. If I want to remove, if I made a mistake or I change my mind, I can remove from cart. Now, again, this is just saving your information as you go. So up top, it's going to give you an opportunity to pay with credit card. So if I was going to pay through Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, put in my credit card number, expiration date, and year, and then the security code, which is that 3-digit code, or I believe with American Express it may be a 4-digit code. Again, you see right here, we are SSL certified. So all this stuff is done through secure encrypted processing. So we don't see any information, and you don't have to worry about that. It is going to ask for billing address. Now, if your billing address, again, if it isn't the address you use to sign your child up is not the same as your credit card billing information, you're not going to be able. You're going to have to change this here. But again, any website would do that. It's a safety measure for you. I click yes or no if I need to change it. We're going to put yes. But what we're going to do is we're going to put in pay by check. So if you're not ready to pay right now, you want to sign your kid up, you want to make sure he gets on a team, you want to make sure that that we get the uniforms ordered, all that stuff. You're gonna do is you're gonna go put in payment by check, and what it's gonna do is gonna allow you to not pay at this moment, and you're gonna be able to continue. So here you can say division price due today nothing, order total is $130. So up here you're going to see open registration subtotal, your total is 130, due today is nothing because you're going to mail in a check, which we have our mail information here, and it's also on the website. And then you're going to have your open balance of 130. If you paid with credit card, that would change. Your due today would say 130. Your open balance would end up being 0 because you're paying. Once you submit the order, then your credit card would be processed. So here you see again. Here's your payment confirmation. The blue sombrero. That's the company. That's a subdivision of Dick's Sporting Goods. They're the ones that help us with our website and help us build this website. So you see, if it would have been a credit card, it would say your card ending would be billed in blah blah blah. And you could also just do a donation if you'd like to. And then here, I'm just going to hit a complete the order. And so now that you're registered, again, this is just going to recap everything. Now that you're registered, we're able to contact you via email. We're able to put your child to a team. We're able to send you a text message. So every time we have updates, you'll be able to get all this. Again, if you like the process, you like everything that's going on, you can share it on Facebook. You can tweet it. Again, promote, get the word out there. If you want your child to be with other friends and so they can learn more about Gloucester Township baseball, great way to share the message and to get out there. And then you can also go back to your account here and take a look at what's going on. And then I'm also going to show you in the emails of what we send you. Again, I've done none of this. This is done automatically. So the first one will be welcome to Gloucester Township Baseball. This is when you register, right? Welcome to GT Baseball. That's not a registration confirmation. It's just going to give you your username, right? Which we had GT Superstar, and then for you to be able to log in, you could just click on that button right there. The next email they sent us is that you've been added to a text messaging group. So now I can text message you from here. So for myself and the coach, when your child is assigned, you're able to get there. So again, quick text message alerts. It's just a great way. You're going to have to opt into that. You're going to get a message sent to you, and you see right here, you must first keyword, and then all this stuff. And then all it's going to say is that we're going to be allowed to send you text messages, which is going to be, again, we think a great way to get into the new millennium, which a lot of townships don't have yet. And then we also have right here. So this is your receipt in essence. Once you mail in your payment, or if you come to a live registration and give us your payment, your order status would be completed. You would have no balance because you would have paid the money, received your raffle tickets, and then you have the opportunity to sell them. So again, my name is Dominic Zarelli. Hopefully this is a good introduction to the GT baseball sign-up process online. We want to get everybody involved, and if you're paying by check, it's just a great exercise to go through to get your child in the system and then to get you in touch with the latest communication. So if you have any questions, go to gtball.com. Send me an email at admin@gtball.com, and there's also a phone number on there which we use just for updates. We don't actually check that as often, so we do recommend that you just go to gtball.com and send an email to admin@gtball.com. Again, thank you for your time. Looking forward to a great 2016 season. Thank you.